Now, Way 31 Sports with Max Cohan.
The final day of the high school basketball season is in the books, and boy, what a wild one it was in Birmingham. The first game of the day was a battle between two teams that had never played for a title as Scottsboro and Jasper squared off. Bree Sexton and Caroline Dawson were huge for the Wildcats, combining to score 34 of Scottsboro's 44 points. And though the game went down to the wire, the Cats would not come away with the 5A title, falling 48-44. But without a single senior on the roster and only two juniors, the future is bright in Scottsboro.
I think just the fact that we just overachieved and just came together and got closer and closer as the year went along. And, next year, I told them in the locker room, next year's different challenges. They just most of ours a lot of them got their license last week. We only had two that drove before that. So, now that they got cars, are we still going to be as bought in? Now that we have boyfriends, are we still going to be as bought in? That's what I'm willing to see. And we want to get better. Are we satisfied?
Then in 6A action, it's the Hazel Green Trojans climbing the stairway to 7. Tim Miller's squad had won 6 straight 6A state titles and made it 7 today, defeating Huffman 57-38. Leah Brooks posted a double-double with 13 points and 10 boards, with Kristen Johnson adding 13 of her own. And with the victory, Coach Miller picked up his record-breaking 11th blue map, but he's not concerned with personal accolades, just proud of his girls.
That really don't sink into me. I ain't going to go there with the 11 state championships. It's always about this group and what they've done. So, it may mean something to me when I retire, but right now, I'm just happy for this group for this season.
And what better way to finish the high school basketball season than with this last one? In a rematch of last year's 6A title game, the Bucks went back-to-back, defeating Mountain Brook in an overtime thriller, 52-51. Buckhorn star Caleb Holt fouled out at the end of regulation, but the Bucks charged on, with Fred Derrick getting it done in the extra period as he scored the game-winning bucket and then came up with the sealing steal in one of the wildest games of the year.
It's a challenge to sound intelligent when you're this emotionally drained, but gosh, I'm so proud of the kids. We just kept fighting and fighting. If ever there was a season or a year where kids learn life lessons, we did that this season. And I'm just so proud of how we've come together.
Let's move over to SEC action. It's Janai Broom and the Auburn Tigers hosting Mississippi State. Auburn led early as a familiar face put on a show. It's the UAH transfer Chaney Johnson with the one-handed slam, putting Auburn up 8. And then how about some defense? Dylan Cardwell with the denial of Josh Hubbard, sending the shot into the 4th row. The Tigers would start to run away with it as Chad Baker-Mazzara sends it to Broom, and he gets the bucket and the bonus, converting on the 3-point play. Broom would lead the team with 17 points. And the Bulldogs just had no answer. How about Cardwell with the putback? 4 Tigers finished in double figures, including a 15-point outing from Newmarket native Denver Jones, as Auburn picks up the home win, 78-63. So yet another exciting high school basketball season comes to a close, but fear not, there is still a ton of college basketball to talk about. Reporting in Birmingham with coverage you can count on, Max Cohan, Way 31 Sports.